everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Doreen Dilger. I am a certified business coach. I'm an author, I'm a speaker, and I'm the founder of Women Empowering Women Now. But what I am talking about today is traveler's notebooks. My love for traveler's notebooks. So I'm also an artist. I like to paint, and I also like to become very creative. And I'm sorry, it's my dog in the background. She is visiting me in my she shed today. So privileged she gets to be with me today. So I wanted to talk about my traveler's notebooks. I have a couple of different ones that I am doing, and I thought that I would share how I work in my traveler's notebooks. So I just put out a video about my March and April, and this is basically my memory keeping for March and April. I have not gone in and yet added any photos or any type of notes in there. I use notebooks as kind of, if you want to think about scrapbooking, but in a little bit more condensed version. So, running a couple of businesses, helping my daughter with her property management business. I also have 3 very young grandchildren. So I like to be able to record, and setting up my traveler's notebook so I can go in and just journal and spend some time reflecting is good for me. So I'm someone who takes a lot of photos, or if I need to remind myself something, I use reminders. So I do a lot of that stuff. And the traveler's notebook is the best way for me to do it in a more condensed way, especially if I'm going to go on vacation, or I need to go speak somewhere and I'm going to be out of town for a couple of days. Having a traveler's notebook like this and being able to take out books and put the ones that I want to put in, and just be able to take it as I go is awesome for me. Obviously this is a different size, so I have a different cover for these, but it's easier to travel with this and take smaller supplies to be able to create and to put all this stuff in. So that is, again, my memory keeping one that I'm doing for March and April. When I am done filling it all out, I am going to record that and show you what I've been doing. This is going to be my 2022 year in a review. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take the opportunity to go back and reflect on each month. So I just started. I haven't really done anything in here. It's just 2 pages, but this is what I plan on doing with this. I'm not really happy with these, and that's the whole thing about doing what you're doing and being creative, is that I don't have to be happy with this. I can, glue these pages together. I can continue. I got to play a little bit more and utilize that. So this is my other traveler's notebook that I'm using, and this is just kind of junk journaling. I don't know if you guys know what junk journaling is, but it's using paper and stickers and washi tape and just creating a basic layout. So again, I like coming in and creating pages, and there's some pages that I like more than others. Like I like this page more than this page, but I'm not done with this page. So I might want to go in and add either some quotes or add in some information that I would like to have as a memory, or what I'm feeling right now. So this is, I kind of like doing the outside of this stuff and then putting it in. So again, I use stamps. This was a paper. I have all kinds of thin type of paper that I can stick on. And I'm not about being perfect and trying to line everything up. I'm just about having fun. So again, I put a little, this was a paper that I put in, and this was a sticker that I put on top of it. And it's just about playing. And this is from the newspaper, so I just, cut that out and put some stuff on there. And I'll go back and I will add my notes. Now, to show you a traveler's notebook that I did many years ago. This is about just putting in information, things that I can go back and schedule just interesting. I take a scrap piece of paper and I will go back and I will fill this in, movies I like to binge. It's just, something to play around with. I have affirmations on here, full moon, new moon ritual. It's just a fun way or a different way to get whatever's in your mind down on something that is very creative. I always use cartoon things because I absolutely love it. So you could do this in, doing everyday journaling. But again, it's just about having fun and utilizing it. So this is another junk journal that I utilize. And then the last one that I'm doing is my vision book. So I do have boards. I have a board in my she shed. I'll have to do a video on my she shed, as well as a board in my bedroom. But this is my home vision book. So I like to create lots of goals and have fun being in the moment and doing things that I know that I want to refresh in my home. And this is the best way that keeps me motivated and keeps me on target, basically, So I just started this. This is about, I need to repot my plants. I'm a big plant person. So I do potted plants outside of my deck, as well in front of my house, as well as front of my she shed. I have the most gorgeous plant in my she shed. Wait till you see the video of it, because everyone asks me every time that I'm on a Zoom and I'm doing a networking session or whatever, or even a coaching call, they're like, what is that plant? And I find that if I mix plants together, they grow so much better for me. So I just talk about that it's time to repot plants. So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to talk about maybe some of the things that I want to repot. Organizing my planting stuff when it comes. This is about mixing different plants. This is what I love doing. So I want to make this and put this in front of either my deck or my house, depending on what plants I use and how much how much light they need to get. Not snow, because we can't put plants out in snow, but sunlight. That's what I meant. This talks about decluttering and organizing. So I definitely need to reorganize a lot of stuff, and we've been doing a lot of construction in my house, so I am looking forward to spring reorganizing. This was a great idea for organizing holidays. Now I separate the holidays anyway when you got to do Valentine's. I don't know if you guys can see that, but Easter, this was in a magazine. So I love this idea, except I don't label mine. I'm going to label mine. So I want to do that. And then this is just, live simply. It's about, clean and bright. I'm all about more light, more windows. Give it to me anytime. And this is what it represents. And then, of course, these are just things in a magazine that I cut out. I love nature. Actually, this morning journaling in my bed, I could hear the birds singing. It was an amazing thing to just sit there and be present enough to hear them and listen to them. And it just brought me joy, so much joy. So, just having the animals and bringing it. And I do a lot of stamping in here, and I will go back and I will color some of this in. So it won't always just be black and white. This just reminds me, this reminds me about being at my grandmother's house in Maine. So, it's about getting outside, warm and cozy. And then this was in one of the magazines that, one of the things I highlighted here was mud puddles that speak to your inner child. Go ahead and jump. So this is something that, I want to put on my bucket list. I want to make sure that I jump in the puddles, have fun doing that. Bathtub outside just, represents what I find that, summer comes. We love summer, but it leaves, it's not here a long time. And then this is about venture. I have never gone camping in my life, ever, not even in an RV. And I want to do an RV. I don't think I could do a tent. I watch a lot of camping. AB Camping is who I watch on YouTube. And I just love how he, demonstrate. He has his dog Bruce, which I love. It's, Tony that's doing the camping. And he just, demonstrates everything and how he does it and gives us safety tips and stuff. And I don't know, I'm just inspired by that. Not that I could go camping outdoors in a tent, but I definitely can try an RV, and I would love to do that. So that is something that I want to do. I'm not finished with this page, but that's what I did. And then my last page that I've done so far is I want to get a new frame, and I want it to be my platform. I do have a platform one now, but I want it to be wood. So these are my traveler's notebooks that I put together, and I like having fun in there, and it keeps me organized. You know, it gives me my to-do list in here. It gives me the motivation I need for the photos. And the thing about that I love it the most is that I can take this with me. So, you know, when I had to go and watch my grandson while my daughter went on vacation to take her other kids to Disney, I took my traveler's notebooks with me and was able to, you know, sit here and just put this together. This is what I did over her house. So, you know, while he's in bed and I got a couple hours by myself, this was something that I did. And it's just something that is quick and simple to do. And it's a form of meditation to me. And I just like having fun. I'll put on a YouTube video. I'll just watch something while I sit here and create. So I just wanted to give you an idea of different ways that you can do traveler's notebooks. It could be, you know, a junk journal. It could be where you're putting in memory keeping. It could be just your year in review, or it could be your vision board. So have fun with it and play with it. You can use magazines and newspapers and stickers, and you can print stuff off of, you know, online. So that's what it's all about. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I do have online classes that I do all this kinds of stuff. So if you need any help, just let me know. Have fun. Thank you for being here, watching my video. I would hope that you would subscribe, and please leave me a comment. I appreciate it. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.